Hi, my name's Chris Temple. Let's start in downward facing dog. So you can step back to plank pose just to mark out the distance between the hands and the feet, and then lift your hips high and back to downward facing dog. Bend through the right knee, press through the left heel. Bend through the left knee, press through the right heel. Rise up onto the tippy toes, high as you can. Stick your fanny high to the sky and then press your heels down towards the ground. Press into the fingerprints and knuckles. The idea is that we're trying to use the hands and then get the weight back so that the shoulders don't have to work so hard. And if you could stick your fanny high to the sky to bring your thighs or your belly closer to your thighs, that would be even better. All right, let's move. Inhale, breathe forward to plank. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale, breathing forward to plank. Exhale, back, downward facing dog. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale, press back. Inhale, and every time I'm pushing back a little bit stronger. Rooting through the heels. 1 more time. Breathe forward to plank. And then press back, downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift the heels high. Get the butt up high, and then exhale, press the heels down. Take a footprint, each foot forward towards the hands, and then rise up onto the tippy toes. And then press the heels down. Take another step towards your hands. Rise up onto the tippy toes. Press the heels down. Maybe 1 more time if you can. Step a footprint forward. Rise up onto the tippy toes. And then press the heels down. Step to the front of the mat. Drop everything down. Let the head hang heavy. Give it a couple of nods. Yes. Give it a little shake. No. Bend the knees a lot. And then we're just going to roll up 1 vertebra at a time. All the way up to stand. When you get to the top, you can shrug your shoulders a couple times if there's any tension. Usually good to shrug them anyway. All right. So just find a nice tall stance at the front of your mat with your hands hanging by your sides. On your inhale, we're going to sweep the arms up and bend both knees. Utkatasana. And then as you stand up again, take the right knee with you. Squeeze it up into the chest. Draw the shoulders back. Cool. Bend the knees. Sit down low. Utkatasana. And then as you stand up, opposite left knee is going to hug up into the chest. Give it a good solid squeeze. We're opening up the hip. Nice. Bend the knees. Sweep the arms up. Utkatasana. Right knee comes up. This time not only are we going to squeeze it in, but you're going to open it off to the side. You can reach your left hand out for counterbalance. Squeeze it in again to the front. And then step together. Bend the knees. Breathe in. Utkatasana. As you exhale, left knee not only is going to squeeze into the chest, also open up the hip. Use the right hand for counterbalance if you'd like. Take it again to the center. Squeeze it in. Feet down, bend the knees, sweep the arms up. All right, we're starting to move now. Right knee up. Give it a squeeze. Open up the hip, reach the left hand out. Squeeze it in again. This time you're going to hinge the heel back, lower the chest just slightly down and reach your fingertips towards your back heel. Then take your hands to the ground and step way back to low lunge with the hands on the mat. On the inhale, left leg swings back. Give it a good solid kick. Bend the knee and open up the hip to the side wall. And then re-straighten through that leg again. Exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. Take the arms up by the ears to a high lunge. Take another breath here. Deepen into the front thigh. Press your front shin forward. Energize through the back heel. And then sweep your hands by your sides, lower your torso to halfway down. My fingertips again are reaching back. I'm going to bend the back knee and use the exhale to come forward into a very not so aggressive warrior 3. So I'm more at like a 45-degree tilt, although if I'm feeling good about it, I'll bend the standing knee, drop the chest, lift the back heel a little bit higher, trying to square my right hip down in line with the left. Go ahead and reach your hands to the front of your mat. And then exhale, hands go down. Draw that knee into the chest, the right knee into the chest. Now we're going to try to come up nice and slow, squeezing the hands on the shins as you come all the way up to stand. Lose the balance, that's okay. Keep breathing. All right, and then feet together, bend the knees. Sit back, Utkatasana. Come on up, we're moving again, left knee this time. Squeeze it up into the chest. Open the knee to the side wall, reach your right hand out for counterbalance. Then squeeze the knee back in. And again, we're just gonna hinge back. The left heel kicks back, it doesn't go on the ground. Lower the chest a little bit and reach your fingertips towards your back heel. Take another breath. With your exhale, hands down to the ground. Step way back to a lunge. Pressing through the front shin, energizing into the back heel. Cool, down dog split from here. Right leg swings high and back. Bend the knee, open up the hip to the side wall. Breathe the legs straight again. Exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. High lunge, take your time, sweep the arms up. Go deep into the lunge. Try to bring that front thigh parallel to the ground as you scissor the inner thighs right back, left forward. Take another breath. Sweep your hands by your sides, reach the fingertips back, lower the chest halfway down. Inhale, put a bend in the back knee. Exhale, start easy, 45-degree tilt in the body. And for those who feel comfortable, you can tip the chest and lift the back heel. Reach your heart forward, draw your shoulder blades together. And then on your inhale, reach the hands forward to the front of the room. Palms face, another breath. Take the hands down, pull the left knee up into the chest, and then come all the way up to stand. Squeezing that shin in as you rise. Take the feet together, find center. Nice. We're gonna take it again. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up, Utkatasana. Bring that right knee up into the chest. You can keep things as we did the first time and open that knee off to the side, or you can reach and catch the heel and try to fire that leg. Now notice, mine's not even straight yet. I'm just starting to open it up. Then I'm gonna hinge the leg open. Again, if this isn't working for me, I'm doing exactly what we did the first time, keeping that knee bent. Draw the foot forward again, give it a kick, and then sweep and hinge it back. Find that 45-degree tilt, and then slowly take your hands down to the ground. Step way back to lunge. We're gonna come into down dog split. Sweep that left leg high. Bend the knee, open the hip. On the inhale, re-straighten through the lifted leg. Exhale, step the foot forward in between the hands. Take the arms up, high lunge. On your exhale, sweep your hands by your sides. Lower the torso, bend the back knee. Come forward onto the front leg. All right, so we're gonna slowly, with the front leg, knee slightly bent, reach your left hand down and take the right hand up. My hip starts to stack. My right toes are pointing off to the side wall. I can't see them, so I'm gonna do my best to visualize that. And then if I'm feeling good with these light hands, as light as left fingers as light as possible, I'm gonna take my gaze slowly up towards the ceiling. If you fall, you can keep trying. If it's too much, keep looking down. Take another breath. Nice, lower the top hand down. Hinge the left knee up into the chest, and we're gonna come right knee up into the chest, and we're gonna come all the way up to stand. Cool, feet together. All right, here we go for the second side. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up, chair pose. Exhale, take that left knee. You can keep the knee bent and hold, or join me and try to hold on to the foot and kick through the heel. The lifted leg can stay slightly bent. We're gonna open that off to the side. If your knee is bent, you just open it up like we did before. Keep breathing. Take the heel forward. Sweep the leg back. Lower the torso just halfway down. Fingertips reach back. Breathe in. And then hands to the ground, stepping way back to low lunge. And then down dog split. Right leg swings back. Bend the knee, open up the hip. Breathe the leg straight again. Exhale, step that foot forward in between the hands. Take your time. Sweep the arms up. Hinge the hands by your sides. Lower the torso halfway down. Put a bend in the back knee. Come forward into that warrior three. We're here briefly. Breathe. Slowly, the right knee bends ever so slightly. Right fingertips to the ground. Keep them light. Left hand reaches up to the ceiling. I'm energizing through the heel of the back foot. And if I need to stay just like this, I do. Or if I can take the gaze up towards the ceiling, maybe towards my top hand, losing the balance is totally fine. Just get back into it. There we go. Take another breath. Lower the top hand down. Draw the left knee up into the chest. Come up one vertebra at a time. Yeah. Bring your feet together. All right, one more time. Bend the knee, sweep the arms up, chair pose. Right knee draws in, squeeze it. Same variation. If you held on to the foot, give it another go. If you want to try it for the first time, we straighten through the leg a little bit more and then open it off to the side. Left hand for counterbalance. Breathe the leg straight again, no big deal. We're just sweeping it through to hinge forward. We'll go right into our low lunge. Hands come down. Footsteps way back. Down dog split. Swing the left leg high. Changing things just a little bit. Take one hop here. Nice. Take another hop here. Doesn't have to be anything huge, but have fun with it. Third time's a charm. Give it a good hop. Nice. Step that left foot back in between the hands. High lunge. Take your time. Cool. Take your hands by your sides. Lower the torso to halfway down. Breathe a bend in the back knee. Exhale, come forward. A little more complicated this time. We're in Warrior 3, but the right hand's gonna reach down to the ground. I can bend the standing knee if I need to. Left hand goes to the sky, so I'm in a twist. This is called revolved half moon pose. You could take the gaze up towards your top hand. Take another breath. As that top hand lays down, try to coil the right knee up into the chest, come up to stand, give it a good solid squeeze, and then bring your feet together. Last round. Bend the knee, sweep the arms up. Cool, come on up nice and slow. Left knee into the chest. Give it a squeeze. Keep the knee bent or hold on to the foot. Fire that heel forward, take your time. And then breathe the leg open like a gate. Right hand for counterbalance. Take the leg forward one more time, nice and easy. Sweep it back, hinge forward, take a breath. Hands down, low lunge, way back to low lunge. Cool, down dog split, right leg sweeps high and back. And then we're gonna take our 3 hops. So lower the top leg a little bit on an exhale, give it a hop. Lower the top leg a little bit on the exhale, give it a hop. One more time, breathing in. Exhale, give it a hop. And then step that foot at the front of your mat. Sweep the arms up, high lunge. Exhale, hinging at the hips, torso down. Bend the back knee. Come forward onto the front leg. Try to hold the balance. Try to keep the breath moving. All right, now for our last twist, left hand goes down. Right knee bent a little bit. Right hand reaches up. Then I try to power through both heels. Slow inhale. Big exhale. Slow inhale. Lower the top hand down. Take your time to draw the left knee into the chest. Reach the hands down, hold on to the shin, give it a squeeze as you come all the way up. And then step your feet together. Breathe. All right, from here we're just gonna have a seat. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees open wide like a book. Try to fold at the hips, so I'm pulling my heels in towards my groin. And I'm folding at the hips here. Deep in. Full out. Lengthen through the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Exhale, hinge at the hips. We can round as much as you like now. Take a couple more breaths. All right, take your time to come up. From here, just take your legs out wide to the best of your ability. We're not going super deep in this. So for those of you who are struggling with this, you can even bend the knees and just kind of take a wider version of what we just did. But if you can widen out the heels, I'll take my hands behind me, scoot the hips forward. Now this is just letting gravity do what it's gonna do. We're hardly warmed up, although you're probably a bit sweaty. But take your hands out in front of you and just breathe. If you're feeling so inspired to maybe hinge a little deeper and walk the hands a little bit more forward, go ahead and do so. Let's take 4 breaths here. Stay or go, that's your choice. All right, take your time to come on up. Take your hands back behind you. I'm gonna lift my legs. I'm gonna cross right over left. So I'm your mirror, right over left. Placing the sole of that right foot to the outside of the thigh. Bring the other heel close to your groin. Wrap the opposite shin, or opposite forearm to shin. So for you, it's going to be left to right. And then take the right hand back behind you. You use it as a second spine. Breathe up tall. Look over your back shoulder with the heart, so don't twist just the neck, twist the entire chest. And then breathe in, get tall. Exhale, squeeze it out. Now this should feel really good because you're stretching all the muscles that we were just using. Take a breath in. Give it a good squeeze out. Twice more. All right, release that. Walk your hands over to the right. Left, bow your head down nice and low. And then come on up. Plant both hands back behind you. Open up the legs. Switch left over right. Gather in the heels. Cool. Wrap the forearm around the shin. Left hand plants back behind you. Sit up nice and tall. Twist and look over the back shoulder with the chest. Again, breathe in big. Exhale, twist it out. 3 more. 2. 1. Walk your hands over to the left. Bow your head down low, maybe tap it on the ground. Awesome. Let's come to lying on our back. Bring the feet out in front of you. Lay yourself down low. Excellent. From there, walk the feet in close to the butt, about hips width apart. And on your inhale, lift your hips up to the sky. You might look over to the sides, make sure that your toes are not steering apart from each other. So lift your hips up to the sky. Maybe you interlace the fingers underneath you and walk the elbows closer, shoulder blades closer, so that you get a nice lift in the chest. Now, we want to push the hips up, but if it hurts the lower back, pull the belly in, let that be the focus. Pulling the belly in to create some length, and then maybe the hips optionally go up a little bit higher. But if it hurts the lower back, probably means you're clenching your butt cheeks too tightly. You actually want to relax the butt cheeks as best you can to let the hamstrings and lower back do the work. Take 3 breaths here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hold. Inhale, lift. Exhale to hold. One more time. All right, release your hands, release your butt, squeeze the knees into the chest, make circles around on the sacrum, massaging out the butt cheeks, massaging out the lower back. Nice. Hook your hands behind the knees, rock yourself up to a seat. Keep the shins lifted, reach the fingers forward, turn the palms up. Boat pose, we stay here or we straighten through the legs. Your choice. Knees can stay bent or straighten through the legs. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Take the soles of the feet together, open up your knees wide like a book. We've been here before, but this is just recovery for the abdominals. Let the head drop down. You don't even have to go super duper deep. Cool. Come on up. Just take a moment to sit up tall. You can cross your legs any way that feels comfortable to you. Turn the palms to face up, so the backs of my hands are just resting on the knees or thighs approximately. Turn my palms to face up. And just close your eyes and sit up tall. Feel yourself pressing into the ground with your butt bones. And when you breathe in, the crown of the head lifts up. So on the first inhale, we're going to breathe in a little bit of peace. Exhale anything that doesn't serve. On your next inhale, breathe in a little love. Exhale anything that does not serve. And then on your next inhale, breathe in a little joy. And releasing the bullshit. Cool. Hands to the heart. Namaste. Thanks for chilling with me. Enjoy the rest of your day.